السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما يا أرحم الراحمين. We ask Allah Azza wa Jal, teach us what benefit us from what He taught us, and increase us in knowledge. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. My beloved brothers and sisters, I ask Allah Azza wa Jal to make me and you from the people who listen and apply. Wonders of Ayatul Kursi. Subhanallah. The greatest ayah in the book of Allah Azza wa Jal. Today, inshallah ta'ala, we will be discussing its virtues. First, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he asked Ubay ibn Ka'b radiyallahu anh, Ya Ubay, do you know which surah in the Qur'an or which ayah in the Qur'an is the greatest? So this noble Sahabi answered by saying, Allah and His Messenger know best. Then Rasulullah ﷺ repeated the question few times, and then Ubay answered and said, Ayatul Kursi is the best ayah in the Qur'an. So Rasulullah ﷺ said, Congratulations, Ya Abul Mundhir. Congratulations, Ya Abul Mundhir, by the one in whose hand is my soul. It has a tongue and two lips, and it glorifies Allah Azza wa Jal at the foot of the Arsh. Subhanallah. So Rasulullah ﷺ confirmed that Ayatul Kursi is the best ayah in the Qur'an. And he said, Subhanallah, if somebody asks you as a question that which ayah in the Qur'an has a tongue and two lips, and that's the answer is Ayatul Kursi. Abu Dharr radiyallahu anh, he asked Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam one time, and he said, what is the greatest thing that has been revealed to you? What is the greatest thing that has been revealed to you? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Ayatul Kursi, Allahu la ilaha illahu. Subhanallah. So those two narrations confirm that it is the greatest and the best ayah in the book of Allah. My brothers and sisters, when we say the best ayah in the book of Allah is all great. Every single ayah in the book of Allah Azza wa Jal is a barakah. And this is the best of it, declared by the one whom the Qur'an was revealed to. When do we recite this ayah? You could recite this ayah at any time. This ayah is full of barakah all the time. But there are certain ahadith that indicate that we should recite it at those certain times. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh, in a very famous long hadith, he was once guarding the crops of the dates, and a person came and he asked him to take some of the dates, or as a matter of fact, he took some of the dates. He said, why are you taking them? He said, I need it for my family. And then he let him go. And the next day he came back again and he told Rasulullah ﷺ, this man came and took. He said, Rasulullah ﷺ said that he is lying. So the last time this man came, he said, let me go, and I will teach you some words by which Allah will benefit you. So when he took the dates, he told Abu Hurairah, let me go last time, and I will teach you words that Allah will benefit you. He said, Abu Hurairah said, what are they? He said, before you go to sleep, recite Ayatul Kursi, Allahu la ilaha illahu. So the man left, and the next day Abu Hurairah told Rasulullah ﷺ what happened. So Rasulullah ﷺ said, what did your prisoner do last night? He said, Ya Rasulullah, he claimed that he's going to teach me some words that will protect me if I recite them before I sleep. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, what are they? He said, to recite Ayatul Kursi before I sleep. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam replied and said, he told you the truth even though he's a liar. Do you know who you have been speaking to for the past 3 nights? Abu Hurairah said, no, Ya Rasulullah. He said, that was a shaitan. Subhanallah. So the shaitan admitted and confessed that reciting Ayatul Kursi is a protection. So my brothers and sisters, before you go to sleep, recite Ayatul Kursi. Teach your children to recite Ayatul Kursi. لا يزال عليه من الله حافظ لا يؤوده حفظهما. Allah said it does not trouble him to gather or to protect the whole heaven and the earth. You think it's gonna be hard for Allah to protect you? So make sure you recite Ayatul Kursi before you sleep, and you will get protection from Allah Azza wa Jal till the morning. And subhanallah, it is one of the best ayat for ruqyah. When we are performing ruqyah, our shuyukh, our scholars told us that you recite Ayatul Kursi over your body or over some zamzam water, and you drink it, and that is also a blessing. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, another great virtue of this ayah, he said in Surah Al-Baqarah, there is an ayah which is the best of all of the ayat in the Qur'an. It is never recited in a house, but the shaitan leaves right away. You have problem with your spouse. You have always issues with your children. Ayatul Kursi. Get rid of the shaitan from the house. He's the one who's making all these problems between you. Recite Ayatul Kursi all the time in your household. Ayatul Kursi, another virtue is that it has the Ism Allah al-A'zam, the greatest name of Allah Azza wa Jal. Abu Umama radiallahu anhu narrated that the greatest name of Allah, which if he is called by it, he will respond, is in 3 surahs: Baqarah, Ali Imran, and Taha. And if you look in these 3 surahs, the name that is common among all 3 of them is Al-Hayy Al-Qayyum. Al-Hayy Al-Qayyum. So many of the scholars said that the best name of Allah, the greatest name of Allah, which when he is asked by it, he will respond, is Al-Hayy Al-Qayyum, and it is in Ayat Al-Kursi. So whenever you want to make a dua, say Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, and you make your dua. And we all know the famous dua of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that he taught us and taught Fatima: Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, bi rahmatika astaghith, aslih li sha'ni kullah, wa la takilni ila nafsi tarfat ayn. Another great benefit of Ayat Al-Kursi is that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said that whoever recites Ayatul Kursi immediately after every fard salat, there will be nothing standing between him and entering Jannah except death. So make it a habit. After you finish the salat, Astaghfirullah 3 times, Allahumma anta as-salam wa minka as-salam, tabarakta ya dhal jalali wal ikram, Allahumma a'anni ala dhikrika wa shukrika wa husni ibadatik, and then Allahu la ilaha illahu al-hayy al-qayyum. You recite Ayatul Kursi. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if somebody made it as a habit, constantly doing that, nothing will stop them from entering Jannah except death. So let's make it a habit to recite this ayah, and please dedicate some time to read the tafsir of this ayah, the meaning of this ayah. For an ayah to be the best ayah in the book of Allah Azza wa Jal, it deserves our attention. It deserves our time and dedication to know exactly what it means. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us with Ayatul Kursi. May Allah make us from the people who constantly recite it and get the barakah of it. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. I love you all for the sake of Allah. Subhanak Allahumma bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.